The chicken thief cooks up the recipe that started it all. I go on an urban, socially distant hike, and the answer to why I can't remember to bring a selfie stick on these hikes, that's next on the Rona Report. So my friend Doug out in Utah is a bit of a chef, a bit of a home chef. And a few years ago, he prepared up this recipe that we'll show you in a second. And he realized, hey, I might be onto something here. And started a blog called Chicken Thief Kitchens, all about cooking, restaurant reviews, and that sort of thing. So the Chicken Thief, right now, is going to show you the recipe that started it all.
Hey everybody, Chicken Thief here. Welcome back to the Chicken Thief Kitchens. You know, tonight we're jamming out with a new recipe, but an old recipe. We've made this before, and this recipe actually launched the Chicken Thief Kitchens. Now you may ask, okay Thief, what launched it? Well, tonight we're serving our pesto encrusted and roasted tri-tip, along with some roasted red potatoes and some grilled artichokes. Now, you know, as we think about cooking here in the kitchen, it's all about the smells, it's all about the flavor. And tonight, you know what? These red potatoes, they look pretty tasty. I think so. Now, our artichokes, they look pretty good too. Ready to go, ready to be grilled. Oh yeah. But the piece de resistance, the thing that launched everything that we are about here at Chicken Thief Kitchens, is our aged pesto parmesan marinating tri-tip. Man, when this hits the cast iron, sears up, and then finishes off in the oven, I'm telling you, you want to be in the kitchen. You want to smell it. Now we got Prince playing in the background. We're going to be enjoying him all night long for a party, because it's Thursday night and it's time to relieve a little stress. Now how are we going to do that? I'm telling you, we're bringing in some wine that's been held in reserve. It's going to match up well with tri-tip. It's from Dofo Wineries in Temecula, California. It's their red table wine. It's fantastic with steak. So you come back. We're going to show you how to make this recipe. And we can't wait to enjoy this with each of you sometime in the future. Hey, we're back here jamming with Prince. You know, it's time to flip the tri-tip. Now, you might be asking, alright, you're doing it a nice sear on the stovetop. What else are you doing, Thief? Well, to add up the flavors, to give you more taste, there's the recipe calls for a nice sear, but using some hickory smoked bacon fat. That's right, that is bacon fat. There's nothing like bringing a little pork flavor to a beef steak. So, we got our onions chopped up, we got our wine ready to go. I think this beef is ready to come off for a little bit. So, let's grab it. Whew, sizzling. We're going to hold it off to the side, keep it on the oven top, keep it nice and warm, because we're going to come back to it. Now, we got these onions, shallots more exactly. We're going to grab those. We're going to toss them in. Looks like we got need for a little bit of oil. All we're looking to do is kind of add a little sear flavor of the onions to the oil. And give that a stir. Woo, sizzling. Look at all those bits down there. Don't worry about it. We're going to get to those bits here in just a short little bit. Now, you're cooking onions. Let's turn that oven down a little. That stovetop can get a little too hot and cook the oil to the pan. We don't want that. Alright, so there we go. Just starting to soften up a bit. You know what that is. That's time for some wine. Oh yeah. Just eyeball it. Gonna put about a cup, because we gotta have something to drink. Gonna scrape up those little bits that were down there on the bottom. Oh yeah, that's where the flavor is. Good Lord. There we go. Alright, just like Prince would say. Alright, there we go. Got all those bits up. Gonna let that sit for a minute. So, we got our onions. We got our red wine that is merged in the flavors. We're ready to put the steak back in. It's ready to go into the oven. So we're gonna grab that and we're gonna just nest that down in there. All those flavors surrounding it. Oh, just imagine your mouth watering over this. I'm telling you, the smells are unreal. Alright. Gus, you know Gus. Gus, you're gonna have a fun time with this recipe. Alright. So we're ready for the oven. We got the oven set at 350 degrees. This is going to go in for 20 minutes roughly. We're going to check the temperature. What we're trying to do is get it up to about 145. We don't want it to go past medium rare. So we're going to keep an eye on it real close. We look to pull it out a little bit about 135. We'll let the temperature come up because it will rise about 5 degrees while it rests. So you guys come back. We'll talk to you real soon. We'll show you how to make the artichokes. So we got our artichokes nice and trimmed up. We prepped them. They are now boiling, as you can tell in the water. We're going to add a little lemon juice. Help that boiling process. Now you're going to boil these for about 20 minutes or a little bit less because you're going to grill them. The artichokes, they're steaming. We're going to grill them soon. But the main dish of this entree, the main item has come out. And it's ready to go. So, you know, I thought we'd show you a little glimpse. Tempt your taste buds. Look at that. Oh, nice caramelized onions with that red wine. With the seared, pesto encrusted tri-tip. Eat your heart out. Now come back, we'll show you us grilling the artichokes. This recipe is coming together. Our dinner is coming together. We're having some wine. We're listening to Prince. What else can go better? Alright, we're ready for the artichoke hearts. So we've prepared these by boiling them for 20 minutes. Actually 18. Cook them a little less. We got some olive oil on them, some garlic, some onion powder, some smoked paprika, and some chipotle. That's going to give us a nice smoky flavor. We got our grill pan ready to go, nice and hot, all set, smoking away. Got to turn it down because it's smoking too much. You're going to put the artichoke hearts face down for about 5 to 10 minutes, get some nice grill marks. Here we go. Oh, listen to that sizzle. Oh, imagine you if you were here tonight, what you would be eating. Oh! Alright, they're set, they're grilling, 5-10 minutes. We're going to pour ourselves some more wine, because we're drinking it down pretty quick. We're going to finish up with Prince, we're going to set some plates, and we're going to have a fantastic meal. So we'll talk to you here in a few minutes. You can just smell the flavors building together here in the kitchen. The potatoes, the artichoke hearts, the beef. Oh, it's delirious. We're going a little crazy in the kitchen tonight. Dreaming. Well, actually we don't have to dream. We made our favorite dish. The thing that started it all. That launched Chicken Thief Kitchens. Though we're not willing to share the recipe. That's right. We have our pesto encrusted roasted tri-tip tonight with caramelized onions and red wine sauce. We have our caramelized grilled artichokes and our roasted potatoes with sweet shallots. I know we've been driving you nuts throughout this whole process. You want to taste this recipe. Well, we're going to give you a little preview of what it looks like. Our tri-tip, our artichoke hearts, our artichokes, and our potatoes. Served with a red wine. How can you go wrong? So we're going nuts, we're going crazy, we're enjoying a little nostalgia for our first ever recipe. We're not going to share it, but that's to encourage you, when everything is said and done, to come on out here to the West Desert and enjoy this meal with the thief. We can't wait to make it for you. We can't wait to see you. We'll talk to you real soon. Salute. Go crazy in your kitchen. Hey everybody, Spartans, you remember that? Oh yeah, how could we forget? We were live for it, 1999. All right. Yep. When you got groove going, you got to get your groove going.
Well, thank you, Thief, for the recipe that started it all. It looks great. Make sure you check out his blog, Chicken Thief Kitchens. Comment on his recipes. I'm sure you'll find something to do if you're looking to keep busy during this quarantine time. And now I go for an urban hike near our home in Somersworth, New Hampshire. All right, today I'm doing a little urban hiking at the Willand Pond Conservation Area just down the road from my house, conveniently located right next to a brand new state liquor store. Very beautiful liquor store, by the way. But I'll be here for liquor later, maybe. Today, we go for a walk. Once again, I'm out on the trail early. It's, I think, 6 in the morning. I am the only car. And good to see no one at the liquor store either. So that's good. Market Basket across the way. There are some people, even this early, I think, trying to sneak in before the crowd. Looks like some information up here, some signs talking about the area. The part I find most interesting around here, if you've been to Somersworth, nothing spectacular to see, but there was a big amusement park here with trolleys and a bunch of stuff back around 1890, 1900 or so, and there's an image of that right there. And they've even got, I think because it's the Boy Scouts, they got a stretching area. Every time the Boy Scouts do an improvement, I think I see a stretching area. Although I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to stretch on those poles. Oh, see, this makes more sense. That sign was apparently indicating I was coming into the stretching zone. What is this called? The porthole. I'm not exactly sure what you do there other than look through the big tire and see the mattress store and Mexican food restaurant that's over there. Oh, spider web. That looks like some sort of Iranian torture device that's here on the trail. That's very exciting. The Masons would probably like it up here. Do this whole obstacle course thing. A whale watch, and no, that's not looking for me. I need to lose a few pounds, but you will not find the whale watch up here. I guess if you were here today, you might, but I'm still a little early. The Burma Bridge. Why that's in Burma, I don't know. It does not look like there's a repressive totalitarian regime here forcing you to go over those steps. Now this looks like an exciting competition. The bar jump. I guess later you bring a bunch of cocktails, get some shot glasses, put those down, jump over the wood, and then do a shot as you propel yourself through the competition. I'm pretty sure the Boy Scouts didn't intend for it to be used that way, but then again, the Boy Scouts weren't in quarantine when they developed this, now were they? And our old friend Water comes by again as a nice new bridge, although obviously some shoddy workmanship, as this bridge isn't in great shape. But I don't remember seeing a bridge here before. I don't think I could walk this far a few years ago, so hopefully I won't fall through the bridge. But the trail does continue around to the side, and some more Boy Scout induced obstacles. I'm not sure if that is like limbo without a person. You take your drinks from the bar hop, you come over here, you do a little limbo, or if that's the uneven bars for midgets, or what that is exactly. Possibly the hurdles. Ben Johnson jumps over there, then falls into the lake behind him. Not really sure how that works. There's a nice area there where you can put in your boat or your kayak probably a kayak or a small boat. Do a little fishing out there. As you can see, there's absolutely no one here now. But I imagine even with the social distance era, this will be pretty busy this summer. So thanks for joining me on another jaunter through the woods. We're at Willand Pond in Somersworth, New Hampshire. The loop, which wasn't really a loop, it was more of an out and back, only about a mile, flat trail. But there's a lake, that's pretty. You do hear some car noises off in the background, but really close to an urban center. So you can get outside and do some recreating rather than what I usually do, walking around my neighborhood with the dog. Gets kind of boring in this era of self-isolation and quarantine. So this is a good trail for an alternative. So reporting for the Rona Report from Willand Pond in Somersworth, New Hampshire, I'm Peter. Join me again. Thanks for joining me today. That's all for the Rona Report. Remember the Thief's Pantry Challenge. That's hashtag Thief's Pantry Challenge on YouTube. And also remember, of course, the Rona Poets Challenge, hashtag Rona Poets on YouTube.